What's good, YouTube? This is Rob, back with another video. I'm here to give you, I guess you can call this my first 72 hours, a little over, just under 72-hour impression of the OnePlus 6. Now, let's start with the build quality. Shiny glass, the midnight black is what I have. I do like the small little insignia designed by OnePlus on the bottom, which is real nice and somewhat of a classy look. The camera, 16 and 20 megapixel Sony sensors. So far, so good. They do a very good job. They're not in the same class as, say, like an iPhone or a Pixel 2 phone or a Samsung phone, but it's just on the outside of what I call being in the camera talk of the best cameras of 2018/17, because the Pixel came out later, the late part of 2017. It does have the dual LED flash, which is pretty decent. It's a little strong when it's a lot of darkness in the picture. That flash kind of comes on, so you need to make sure there's a decent amount of distance between you and your subject or the thing that you're taking a picture of, because that flash could cause a glare back. But overall, that's not a problem. Like I said, it is a fingerprint magnet, so you may want to keep a case, maybe put a skin, or keep a cloth with you constantly for wiping down the phone if you happen to own this mirror black. Fingerprint sensor is pretty fast. And cut it off. Boom. Boom. Fingerprint sensor is really fast. And probably the best form of security on this phone. I wouldn't trust the face unlock, but in combination with the face lock and the fingerprint sensor, you pretty much got a good combination. Volume rocker is on the left side with the SIM injector. And you got your slider for your do not disturb, silent, and ringer, and your power button. I did say this was a volume rocker. Hope I did. The AMOLED panel is pretty decent. I like the AMOLED panel. People complain that the AMOLED panel isn't bright. I've even seen some YouTubers actually bring up the dreaded word blue tint. I myself haven't noticed it. It's not to the extreme of, let's say, the Pixel 2 issue, but I heard people bring that up. If anybody who has a OnePlus 6 has seen that blue tint, please leave it down below. I would be interested to hear about your experiences with the blue tint. The notch, even though I'm rocking a black wallpaper, shout out to one of my favorite wallpaper apps, AMOLED Wallpaper. If you want some good wallpapers, check that app out. But the notch doesn't bother me, and as you can see with the black wallpaper, it blends in. The phone is very fast and snappy. I like that a lot. I've been running the OnePlus launcher for the first 3 days, so I've been very tempted to put on Nova Launcher, but I haven't done it yet. So I've been pretty much rocking this out, and I think pretty much after this video I'm going to go with the OnePlus launcher. I am running it on T-Mobile. I do have voice over LTE. So that's been working out pretty much without any problem. The signal from T-Mobile is excellent for me in the state of Michigan. the Detroit, Michigan area. I am running Android 8.1, 128 gigabytes, 8 gigs of RAM, Oxygen OS version 5.1.5. It did come with an update out the box. I do have the May 1st security patch, so hopefully this phone keeps its schedule of updates coming. That's one of the big things I like about this phone. Be on the lookout for a video I'm going to be doing, guys, about 5 things I like and 5 things I don't like about the OnePlus 6. But overall, during this short time, this been running like butter. It's a great phone. Let me give you what I've done for battery life. I took a screenshot of it. Give me a second. Let me find it for you. This is based on 1 day charge. But at the same time, I didn't really go hard in the paint with it. But the battery life on this particular day, I was pretty much up to about maybe 6 hours of screen on time. But again, like I said, I wasn't really, if you look at my stats here, I wasn't really going hard in the paint on the phone. And this was based on 16 hours and 13 minutes since I had it charged. So this was like over a 16-hour period based on how I was running this phone for the first time out. I haven't went to work with this phone and everything, so I haven't been able to put it through a normal work day. So I could probably have a more accurate assessment of the battery later on. But again, like I said, for this first 72 hours with the OnePlus 6, I've been really happy with it. I've always been happy with OnePlus 6. They haven't really let me down. If you like this video, if you want some more information, please be on the lookout for some of my other videos. I did do a camera and video sample, so I'm going to leave the link to that in the video so you can check out the camera samples. Other than that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.